on the Cure and Power goes.
Whoa, what?
There are no resets.
Huh?
Oh, these are the
okay.
resets.
Oh, okay.
Except, of course, it didn't show the results of this one, in which Jole did actually get put into losers by
Was it a lot, or was it like 2-1, 3-1?
It was close. Mentally, it was close anyway.
So we're in for a good game then.
You have to believe it. 2 openings close. Okay. Nice memes.
We're in for probably a decent game.
But powergo is on something tonight. Can he keep this momentum going? Because he was bullying Rogue. I don't know how much of that match you saw.
I mean, I don't know this matchup much. I know what I'm supposed to do with zone, and powergo seems to be doing that quite well. You know, he's staying out of the range and throwing the eggs.
There's two ranges you want to be in, right? It's either as far away as physically possible, or
just outside of sword range.
In their range.
Yeah.
And anything else is you're getting a big sword arm thing. I'm not sure what Corrin's sword actually is, but you're getting it to the face.
I think it's a chainsaw.
Either way, you don't want to be tasting it.
Yeah, you don't want to get hit by it. It's going to hurt.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, so, yeah, but both these players are just playing a very patient neutral. Because, of course, against Corrin, you're supposed to be patient. Nice.
And then with time you get very aggressive. We try and wake up the grab. You just go with the back air and perish.
Yeah, because,
nice
jump read there. Yeah, so against Corrin, you're supposed to play passive to avoid the sword and the big damage. And against Yoshi, you're just supposed to know what Yoshi does. Like, honestly.
You're supposed to know what Yoshi does, and don't let him scramble on your shield. Because if he's scrambling on your shield, you are just getting chipped away at, and eventually something will shield poke you.
Yeah.
Fortunately, Jole is pretty good about getting out of situations like that. He's a very good, just like standard defensive player. He's not going to cook you or anything like that. He's just going to like grind you out. But he's damn good at doing it.
Yeah, these players just playing perfectly around each other, just really close gameplay.
Oh, that was actually a very nice and ambiguous edge hop there. I was surprised he didn't get a pivot grab off of it, but...
Yeah, because Jole just can always not choose to throw out the pin and just hop in. And of course, if your opponent thinks that they see that animation, nice up there, and think that the pin's going to come out, they're probably going to shield it. So Jole can always do a quick mix-up where he just hops in and grabs. So, and of course, Corrin grab is not the best, but you can get some stuff off it.
powergo tries to jump out the range of the big sword. Unfortunately, Jole's jump is bigger, and your player goes higher, so he gets the hit. And right now, Jole has a pretty commanding lead. And
of course, losing his jump for powergo is terrible for him, because he has no up B. So if he loses his jump and Jole's able to hit him off stage, that's basically a free stock for Jole. Like, there's no way that Jole shouldn't get the kill there.
Sumo slam for powergo looking at, okay, but not able to secure the stock he so desperately needs.
Very close and patient neutral.
Oh, gets the sour spot on the pin.
Oh,
your shield. Oh, just, you can't punish it.
Oh.
And yeah, just
straight through. Okay, a 2 stock from Jole there.
That was a bit of a scramble towards the end. Like, powergo just apparently full charge shot on shield is safe. And I didn't know that, and fair enough, powergo, he didn't know that either.
Yeah.
And he tried to get the punish and ends up suffering for it. So now Jole, a game up.
Because of course, I think most characters that would have shield poked. But of course, Yoshi's
I don't think
rare
he shield
scenario.
pokes. I think the hitbox is big enough that it hits shield normally.
Okay. But then still,
Hold on, I need to establish fear and also see what powergo's stage pick is.
Yeah, of course, stage should matter in this matchup, because Jole really wants that range, which Yoshi doesn't have to play around. And both of them can do quite well with the similar thing.
Okay.
Bastion, okay.
I'm surprised, because what I'm thinking is there's a nice big central platform in the middle, and what Jole is going to do is he's going to stand underneath it, and he's going to use upwards aerial attack.
He probably is, yeah.
And I don't think powergo can do that strategy as well.
But powergo... Yeah, he definitely can't, but he can use that platform for like easy extensions, you know? Because what he likes to do is those up-air bridges and stuff like that, where he can just land on the platform and then just keep going. Because, of course, he doesn't want to use his double jump. He never wants to use it unless it's like recovering or the safest thing ever. So that that platform could be quite useful for him getting a bit higher if he wanted to.
No trip. Oh, good call out by Jole. I think we've seen powergo go for a lot of tech chase shenanigans before to know that get up attack is definitely a good option against him, certainly.
And Joel's a very patient player here, so he knows that if he just lays there, he can watch what powergo's doing, and then just press A.
But your opponent's making the mistake, and unfortunately it's him making mistakes right now because powergo's finding egg after egg after egg. 5% in it so far, but...
Ooh. Ooh. Okay.
powergo is cooking a little bit too hard.
I think he might have been hoping there that Jole would have held shield, because that would have broken shield, but otherwise, nice.
Yep, just standard pop with the up tilt, convert with the up air, and it's going to be a 0% game.
You know, Yoshi has a lot of those deceptive kill moves, like up air, back air.
Up air is not deceptive. Back air is not deceptive. I'm very sure.
They're just moves that don't seem like they should kill, and then it just sends you away at 120.
At this point, if you're surprised that you're being killed by Yoshi up air or back air, despite being in the same region as powergo for this long, I don't know what to tell you, mate.
I'm not surprised by it, but it does. It just seems like it should be.
It has the sound effect. Of course, it kills.
It's not enough. Let's have more of it. Yeah, powergo going for a lot of down airs here.
No, it's a good landing option because you can drift so far with it, so you can mix up when you land. It has landing hitbox as well that you have to worry about. So you're essentially just forcing your opponent to hold shield and just pray.
Okay.
Oh, doesn't get the cross up they would need for that.
I think, yeah, Jole's either trying to go for the cross up or just trying to do an instant back throw. But yeah, here he just really wants to hit. Oh, just missing the range there. That's unfortunate.
Oh, Jole looking for, powergo looking for that run off in air, and unfortunately doesn't time it properly. And
just missed it. Yeah, because Corrin's recovery is one that you think you can just hit with something and it kills her, but no. She has such a big hitbox on the top. I think she's got 3 different ones that are all big enough to just whack you away if you're trying to nair her.
Jole just go back, hop back on safely, and start attacking on this percent with the... Oh,
yep,
yeah, I forget about up throw.
Yep. Up throw, it is a kill option, but, you know, it's one of those up throws, but it's a kill option, but only if they're, like, 150 plus.
If only I could do that. Either way.
Neither can I.
Whoa!
Oh, my God.
powergo is finding everything, but fortunately not able to find the killing blow.
I think if he got that one more egg, that might have been Joel's stock. But
no, because the knockback wouldn't have been enough, and that Corrin up B goes quite a long way, unfortunately. It's going to need to be a raw back air or up air or something akin to that for powergo at this point. Yeah, that would do it.
Good back air there, just slapping him away.
But now,
just playing a clean
Joel's at 0%. powergo's at 80, but does find that grab, gets the air dodge, gets the drift down. Do it again?
No. Yeah, I think he was trying to go for probably up air, up tilt, up air. I was expecting a back air if I'm being honest, but you know.
You have to watch out because Jole is very proficient at finding these back airs to secure stocks.
Yes.
And you are looking like you're at kill percent to me.
Very much at kill percent from him. Whew. Yeah, the shield damage on that is so high that Jole basically can't shield it again for... He's got like a 10-second cooldown time on his shield.
It's not that much shield damage.
Are you sure? Because he's going to get shield poked after that.
He's not going to get shield poked. There's nothing that Yoshi can do to really shield poke after that follow-up. You have to hold shield and you have to respect the fact that you go for the landing. That's just a pin. Yeah,
no, he's not going to get shield poked right after, but he can't use shield for like a small amount of time because if Yoshi comes in with another move like that, he's...
The problem is Yoshi's hitboxes are so big they hit the shield anyway.
That's a good point.
Either way, Jole 2 games up and feeling very confident here as powergo struggling to get anything really built up here.
Well, powergo 2-0 and winners, but having to make a reverse 3-0, that's probably one of the hardest things. This is probably one of the hardest positions you could be put in this game. Because you have to win every single... What are you doing? They're both looking at Ghidra in training mode. So, yeah, this is one of the hardest things that you can have to do in this game. Because 3 games in a row against a player who's on your level or higher is just so... It's such a hard task to ask for. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure powergo didn't have a jump there, but that was a nice air dodge to just get him back. Because, of course, Jole had to recover too, so he couldn't punish in time.
I will...
Oh!
Yeah, dodge. Nice spot dodge there.
Choosing not to rapid jab, so you can go for the spot dodge. Okay.
Yeah, like I will say, in previous games, it has been some rather errant air dodges that have got powergo in the most trouble. He's been dodging fairly early, and Jole's a bit struggle, but unfortunately,
Nice upper,
this time he doesn't need the air dodge because Jole's not going to give him one, and that just means it's a free up air for powergo. And now with the back air trying.
Triple back air. Yeah, because both players also decided that this was a neutral stage and nice pin, and wanted to go back to it. So
well, this is powergo's counter pick, right?
yeah. So but we were talking about how Jole might just up air under the thing, but he wasn't doing that. So
not too much shocking opportunity was afforded to him. Like a lot of the game was played like towards the edges more than anything else. But right now, like this is the situation
that
you
was
don't want to be on.
Okay. Okay.
Curry has like all these massive hitboxes, and that's just a beautiful way to
I'm pretty sure that
coverage.
Nair is, I think it's around frame 5, but correct me if I'm wrong, but it's really fast, and it's just really good at popping you out of combos like that. Yeah, as we were saying with that big hitbox there, we seeing up smash? Okay.
Nams times it. Would have killed potentially, but not quite able to find it this time. We'll get the offstage though.
It's the exact same.
Oh, that's a
forward air
beautiful
read
fallout. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the exact same as Sora's freeze, as we were saying earlier. You can time around how much you want to mash to get out of there. So it's really hard for powergo to get the right timing there.
I'll give powergo credit as well. Like Jole's not shown air dodging into the ledge at stage too frequently. The one time he does, powergo's all over it.
Yeah, just sends him straight out and away with that forward air. Yeah, Jole's just, as we said, very patient character. He's a player. He's just walking up, shielding, and just calmly moving forward and throwing out these projectiles.
Trying to play at maximum range.
Of course, powergo has a chance here to bring this back, but
he needs to stock up right now.
Yeah, as Jole knows this, he's playing very carefully. He really doesn't want to put himself in any position where powergo can get a good kill on him.
Aggressive sumo slam from you. Just do it again.
Wow.
And now it's Jole getting shocked, but it does find the grab.
Small shield too, but that doesn't seem like it's going to matter.
So now, powergo on his final stock potentially of the tournament, but at 80% on Jole, there is a chance he is able to take this game at least.
Yeah,
gets the trip. The tech chases have been so
Ooh.
good for him, and again the sumo slam.
Gets it, but just not quite enough to kill yet. I think that might have actually been a bit of staling with how much he used it, but it still wouldn't have killed, so.
Goes for the down smash, calls the run in, but doesn't.
Yeah, powergo, he's going for some very big options here. He definitely wants the kill. Oh,
so
nice
does Jole, but doesn't find the sweet spot of the air smash.
Yeah, Jole is just calling out all of his panic options here.
Good re-shield from powergo.
It's so hard to get that hit on Corrin recovery. Okay. Egg, can he time the up smash?
No, because Jole air dodges down instead of neutral.
Air dodges to avoid getting up aired. One takes us one more hit from either of these.
And that was a very good air dodge.
We're gonna see. Oh, mixes it up. Okay, he's got the same situation again.
But again, a good air dodge from Jole just to get him onto the platform. Out of safety.
Whew,
and
powergo landing the forward air. 2-1. Still in it. Are we gonna see a reverse throw here? That's what.
There's potential certainly,
yeah.
But now
powergo got a 2-0 in winners, so he can definitely do it again.
But the problem is, now Jole has double stage counter pick for these last two games.
That's gonna be so hard.
Don't know how much he can get off of this, but
because powergo now has to win twice on Jole's stage.
Yes.
Wow. Now, I don't think a stage is going to have massive impacts on this. I think these characters are quite similar. But of course, even just you've seen how close these players are. Even just a small advantage for one of them is going to swing it away.
Dracula's Castle, not a legal stage, funnily enough.
It could be. Is it that, are we allowed to put it on FD and then just put it on any random stage?
I mean, you can, but I don't think you're. You can. The problem with FDs is like some of them are
some
a little bit janky, some of them are visually janky. You can't go to flat zone X, for instance.
But if you gentlemen to Dracula's Castle,
if you gentlemen to Dracula's Castle, I'm going over there and beating you over the head. Either way, we're not doing that.
We're going to Smashville, was it?
I believe so. And this is actually certainly one of Jole's favourite stages, and just that he likes being able to just control it. Like
it's a very similar stage roller bastion as well. Like, it's just a higher platform, let's be honest. And some different, I mean, the stage size is different and the blast zones are different. But in terms of the layout, it's very similar techniques from both these characters.
But the tighter stage means there's a lot less room to maneuver in, and also the ledge.
Of course, Jole definitely wants that, because as we were saying, a lot more of the game was played on the sides before. This is a similar setup, but you can't play on the side as much, which gives him a lot more of an opportunity to shark with that up air.
Like, also the sides of the stage have that slight like tight angle, it means you can actually sneak a pin underneath them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's gonna be quite. Oh. Okay,
You get the
yeah,
one
not
shot, but
quite,
unfortunately
yeah.
it has no knockback, so you just get left in place. Okay, I'm just
Yeah,
going to
that
be again.
egg doesn't really, because I think the problem with the egg as well is that it hits up. So even if you hit them at a decently high percent, he can up B and
Yeah,
he's gonna.
you go
he's gonna
nowhere.
make the same. But to be fair, damage is damage. Very useful. Oh, is that
Not lethal,
not
but
quite the stock?
it's another Jole finding a pin from out of nowhere. Moment.
Yeah. Oh! Was that the double jump?
I don't know, but
Wow.
either way, you get sent nowhere in the back air and return. powergo has the early lead.
There's a strong back air there.
And now, powergo. Oh, there's the back air.
Finding another back air, just whipping it out of thin air and sending powergo to
But
the
it's one of those moves that you can throw out fairly safely, right? Because, like, what are you doing to punish a current back air from across the stage?
Because also, because
run
it
into it,
moves
get
you
hit.
away from your opponent. So if they try and get past that, you're even further than before.
Again, tech chase with powergo, but not able to find it.
Okay, yeah,
Jole
just
rolls
a
in.
simple 1, 2, 3 here.
And now, Liz gets put in a situation where you're above a Corrin on a fairly tight stage. There's not much space to cover, and I'll be honest, I think Corrin there might cover half. No, it is about a quarter of the
It's gonna
entire
cover a
width of
lot.
Smashville.
Oh my!
And
Just a strong neutral B there. It is not looking good for powergo.
he had an early lead in this game, but right now that is falling to pieces very quickly.
Oh!
The spike
Oh,
again.
Corrin, just that incredibly long up B.
It's not actually that long, and the spike just isn't that strong, unfortunately.
Here we
for
go.
powergo.
All he needs is one more good hit.
Back it, no, doesn't cover it.
What's he gonna go for?
Goes for it
Oh,
again.
they both go for the same option.
And again, the
Oh.
footstool.
I don't think that was intentional. I think he was just trying to jump out, but it worked. Because Jole here is just trying to do as much damage as possible. And if he just gets one slight hit, he can convert that into 20-30% extra damage. Although he is playing very careful here and not going for those.
Yes, it's going to be a case of Jole just really wants to play this one
Oh!
slowly. Good spot dodge. Because if you don't do that, like to be fair, this is the point where you've seen powergo do enough for those slams. Like, you know what's coming, you know what your best option is.
In that situation, you're a strong off there from powergo. In that situation, his only option was to perfectly time that spot dodge or parry, but that's not really an option.
Just roll.
No, because you get hit by the stars.
It stars do nothing.
Yeah, but stars are stars.
The spot dodge is the best option, but
time it. You have to time that.
and right now, powergo timing these aerials quite nicely.
Oh yeah, you see who's going for that that back air there, but Corrin's sword is just so big that, ooh, and that back air too. It's a great option to just send them away.
An anticlimactic ending. Jole just calls out the rolling in with that back air. powergo not ready to catch it, and unfortunately 3-1 the final scoreline is Jole will find his way into losers finals. Remarkable play.
And he should be playing Ghidra, I'm pretty sure, who has been practicing this whole time. So
Jole not playing white hot, I will say, but definitely playing warm. Definitely has his hands in at this point. And is definitely playing with confidence.
oh, someone.